Stress ni kiranya good lah towards us.
Actually, stress is good for us in a moderate amount. Cuba bayangkan like years ago, right? Our ancestors, our moyang. Hey guys, welcome to a new episode, Puberty with Dignity. Saya Freddy, seorang kaunselor pelatih dan volunteer sport community project. Dan hari ini kita akan bincangkan cara-cara untuk mengatasi stres untuk kanak-kanak. Today, we have with me, Din and Zahara. Hi Din, hey Zahara.
Hi Kakak Pearly. Hi everyone.
Hai Zara, hai Kak Beli, hai guys.
Okay, jom kita mula dengan fakta yang penting dahulu. Okay, stres adalah perkara biasa. It's part of life, normal kehidupan. Buat kesilapan adalah juga perkara biasa. That's how we learn. That's how we go through life. Semua orang akan melalui situasi yang mencabar dan kadang-kadang bila kita rasa tertekan, when we feel absolute stress, kita akan buat kesilapan. Mistakes are inevitable. But Zahara, Din, do you know why we feel stressed?
Is it because of our hectic life schedules?
Hectic life schedule actually is a part of the source of stress. Sebenarnya rasa stres ini amatlah penting sebab badan kita tengah beri signal kepada kita bahawa something is happening.
So, your perspektif Kak Beli, stress ni kiranya good lah towards us.
Actually, stress is good for us in a moderate amount. Cuba bayangkan like years ago, right? Our ancestors, our moyang, mereka kena masuk hutan atau bercocok tanam untuk dapatkan their food, right? So, they actually need and use stress to survive, to protect themselves. They go into the forest and suddenly they see a tiger. So a tiger is actually a form of stress. So bila diorang nampak tiger, diorang rasa stress. It's giving signal to their body untuk run away or maybe hold still supaya diorang boleh survive. It's the same thing as now. But because zaman sekarang ni kan zaman modern, we don't like deal with tigers anymore. So it looks very, very different. Maybe like stress that you're feeling now is at school. So Zahara, like at school or in your friendship, ada tak rasa stress?
Pernah sangat Kakak Pearly, especially during exam season because I keep stressing myself and overworking myself because I don't want to disappoint my parents and disappoint myself. You know, the average life of an Asian kid.
I feel you. Basically, your exams, it's like the tiger, right? It's a form of stress. But it's okay. That's the feeling that you're going through is very, very normal. But what is important is we have to learn how to be nice to ourselves. Prepare sebaik mungkin and trust in yourself. When you've done all of that, you will not let the stress or the feeling of anxiousness to overcome you. Din, what about you?
I feel stressed when there's a lot of things on my desk, like my homework and stuff. Saya takut bila cikgu marah kalau if I haven't done my homework that she had given.
So other than exams, it's also homework and scary teachers, right? So it's very, very normal. What is important, apa yang Kakak Peri nak remind you guys, that we need to learn how to deal with the stresses. One of the things that typically counselors use is a relaxation technique called box breathing. So imagine a box. Box has 4 cc, right? 4 sides. So we have 4 different steps. Let's try it together. Step pertama, tarik nafas dalam-dalam selama 4 saat. Next, tahan selama 4 saat. Then, lepaskan perlahan-lahan selama 4 saat. Last kali, tahan selama 4 saat.
I feel more relaxed. Saya tak pernah rasa macam ni dulu.
Wonderful. So this is actually an example bila kita berhenti sekejap, bila kita memberi ruang kepada diri sendiri sampai kita rasa tertenang, we will feel absolutely better. One of the other things that we can do as well ialah kita boleh berbincang atau dapatkan nasihat daripada seseorang yang kita percayai. Zahara, like if you're stressed, ada tak borak dengan siapa-siapa?
Well, there's this really wise old man in my life that I go to when I have any stress or problems. So whenever I tell him about my problems, dia akan tolong I and bagi solution. And that wise old man is my dad.
Wow, that's nice to have a dad that is really wise and open to hear your stories. So Zahara, you spoke to someone to get help. If you're stressed in, what do you do?
Personally, for me, I play rugby. So when I play the sport, I feel more robust, more energized, you know.
Great. So other than talking to someone, when we do an activity, especially like a physical activity, it's really great to release stress because our body naturally, automatically, they will release a hormone, a happy hormone, to help us to feel a little bit more relaxed. Any other activities that you guys do?
Well, I suka painting. So when I paint, I will listen to music like J-pop to make me feel better. So automatically my painting from sad, depressive, moody jadi bright and happy because of the music.
Sounds like you were in the flow when you were doing your painting and listening to music. So, using a creative outlet seperti painting atau bernyanyi atau menari, it's another way to release stress as well. But sometimes stress can be a bit too much, right? So when that happens, like what do you do then?
I will ask for help. Dulu, I thought that I had to selesaikan things myself. But now, I know that it's more helpful to ask for help rather than keep it to yourself.
I agree. Like speaking from experience, dulu saya takut nak minta tolong. I always think, oh, I should do this myself. I shouldn't rely on other people. I'm strong enough. Like I don't want other people to think I'm weak. Tapi sekarang saya tahu yang sebenarnya kalau saya minta tolong, I wouldn't have been as stressed out as dulu because asking people for help is actually itu tanda keberanian.
Exactly. Sometimes our brain can be a bit of a betrayer. They betray us, right? We feel that asking for help, asking somebody else, it's a form of weakness. But actually, it's the opposite, like you say. It's sebenarnya tanda keberanian dan bukan kelemahan. So asking help from your parents, from teachers, or even counselors adalah sumber sokongan yang boleh membantu kita. Alright. So we've learned a lot today. All of the steps that you've mentioned just now is a practice, right? And the more that we do it, the more that we can build our resilience. Kita bina ketahanan diri kita. But this process might take some time. So anytime that you feel stressed, you need to practice this over and over and over again. And in time, you akan pandai menguruskan stres dengan yakin. Thank you very much, Zahara, again, for sharing what you have learned about dealing with stress. See you guys in the next episode.
Bye, see you again.
Bye. Thanks everyone. Jumpa lagi.